Well, James Oliver-Pearce, 1-1 draw here today against second place Stevenage. Much better performance, despite having a number of injuries.
Yeah, we was much happier today with the performance. We put a big emphasis on, after last week conceding 6 against Southend. We wanted to get back to making sure we're defensively a little bit more solid, but we didn't want to lose what we've done on the ball. But there's always a trade-off with young players, and we felt that today I've had to talk a little bit more than I would like, but at the same time the boys have been better defensively. They've dealt with their 1v1 duels better. They had better shape off the ball. Could have been a bit better behind the ball when we was on it, but overall much better. And
also probably how you wanted to start the second half as well. It was a bit disappointing conceding that goal early on, wasn't it, I guess?
Yeah, the goals come at a terrible time. We've come out from half time, they've got a free kick in the wide area. The free kick, we should never have let it become a free kick. We've let them dribble past a few of us, and that's disappointing. And then once the delivery's gone in, we have to try to get first contact, and that's frustrating from our point of view. But fair play for the lads. They've managed to regroup and get themselves back on track, which is all credit to them, because on the run that they've been on, they could have quite easily folded and psychologically had a big blow, but they got themselves back together and got a quick response, which is pleasing.
Plenty of energy from Zach Robinson up front today, and he was rewarded with a goal.
Yes, yeah, Zach's started central of a front three today. He's put a real shift in. He's looked after the ball really well for us, and all we ask from our strikers is, as a minimum, they give us everything for as long as they can. And Zach has, and he got his rewards in the end. He's been strong. I'm not sure that they will be too happy with the goal, but at the same time, he's got what he deserved, and we had plenty of chances to at least draw the game.
Ayub Assal, he looks a special talent. I suppose it's about managing that talent, really, isn't it?
Yeah, Ayub's although he's small, he's tenacious, and if you're going to have a small player, they've got to at least be able to put themselves about, and Ayub certainly does that. He has a history with working in mixed martial arts to create a bit more discipline, which is fantastic. Didn't have that as a young player. He went off his own accord to go and do that, and now he does play with a little bit more discipline. He's travelling through the pitch really well. He's trying to take the game to his opponents. He's tenacious. He wins balls back for us. We're just trying to work with him on creating and scoring a few more goals, because he gets in fantastic positions, and he's really improving, which is a positive.
You had an old head in there as well today, Tom Scott. How much did that help, and his energy and what he got to offer before the Youth Cup?
Tom was excellent today, in the sense that he added a little bit more calm. Considering he's playing out of position, he played as a left-sided centre back in a back four, which makes it very tough for him, because he's playing against a big centre forward who tried to peel onto him. But it shows that you don't necessarily have to be massively tall to be able to compete aerially, and he timed his headers really well. But Tom can sometimes be very up and at him, but today I thought he showed a real calmness and intelligence about his play. And
I mentioned as well for Ruben Collins at the back, he's coming back into things as well after an injury. He's a key player for you this time, isn't he?
Yeah, Ruben's a massive player for us. He's big, commanding, and today Ruben looked like the Ruben we all know, because he had character, but he also had good moments on the ball where he settled us down. He gave good, concise information. He didn't rant and rave, and I think when he's like that, he's a real asset for us, and hopefully the club moving forward.
No Jack Rodoni today. Finley McNabb took the captain's armband. How do you think he got on?
Finn was good. It was a bit more difficult for him, because Stevenage didn't let us play out from the back today. They went really high to stop us, so the patterns that we wanted to work and try to get him on the ball and the other midfielders limited us. But Finn, he found a different way to get success, and I thought he affected the game as the game went on better. He's not going to be a loud captain, but he led by example today. So for the players that we've got missing, we have probably our two normal captains in Rudy and Archie, both are not available today. Finn stepped up to the plate, and we asked for a captain's performance, and I think he offered that.
Absolutely, good stuff. Just to finish off on as well, I think we get your first initial reaction on the FA Youth Cup draw, Gilligan. We're up against a manager, of course, we knew from his days with Wimbledon Academy. Yeah,
Ben was here. He was our under-16s assistant, and myself and Robbo worked really close with him whilst he was here. We played Gillingham once this year. Robbo wasn't able to attend today's game because he's gone to have a look at what they do and make sure we can prepare our boys as best as possible for that night. Most importantly for us, it's at Kings Meadow. It's a great home draw. The challenge obviously is increased straight away. We've had a few non-league teams in the first round in the last previous years, but we're going to have to be ready straight away, which is good. We've got boys that competed in the FAU Cup last year, so they've got a little bit of experience. It's even some first years they played as under 16s, and we hope to be ready for it. We expect to be ready for it because it's the competition every under 18 wants to do well in. It's the one time that we put a massive emphasis on watching the opposition and making sure our boys are prepared for what's coming, but it will still be heavily loaded to what we want them to do because it's still a development phase and we can't take that away.
James, good luck, thanks for your time and well done today.
Cheers, Rob.